What up, folks? Today we're going to talk about knives. 6 favorite knives. Now, you know that does change from time to time, your 6 favorite knives, especially when you have quite a selection of knives. I do have a lot to choose from, so my favorite knives, and I say favorite, it's the knives that I carry in my rotation. So this is going to be some of my rotation knives that I've been carrying here recently. And first we're going to start off with the Spyderco Sage. I really like the Sage. I think the Sage is one of the best all-around EDC blades. I mean, it has just a great full flat ground blade to it, the leaf shape. It's got a liner lock. I really like the carbon fiber handle on the Sage 1. Even better, I like the Sage 1 a little better than the Sage 2, even though it's got the titanium. I really love titanium. Something about this carbon fiber on this Sage that I really like. Super smooth. Just the pocket clip is that paper clip looking pocket clip on there. It's just a thing of beauty, and it works. The ergonomics are great on it. I mean, I really like it. It's lightweight, easy to handle. You can choke up on it, fits great in your hand. So anyway, this is number 1 out of my 6 favorite knives, and these are all going to be folders. Just going to do folders. I'm not going to do any fixed blades or any automatics. The second one that I've been carrying recently is this Emerson HD7. So I picked this up in a trade through Coltrane. He has a video on it, and I wore it. I got it about a year ago, and I carried it for a little while, and then it just kind of sat in a drawer. And I've been carrying it recently. I love the tactical look of it. It's got that Tonto tip on it, and it's got the wave feature. I like that about Emerson. When you yank it out of your pocket, it opens up. It's ready to go. This one has the frame lock. It's a Ferged frame lock, and it's titanium slabs on both sides. And it's got the thumb disc in case you want to open it like that. Just snaps into place. The frame lock sits right there flush. And I'll tell you, he did when he did his video, Coltrane did his video on this knife, that's where the frame lock sat. And as long as I've been having a year now using this knife off and on, it still sits in the same spot right there. Doesn't touch the other side of the frame. I guess over time maybe it will, but just a super smooth knife. And my CQC 8 Mini Horseman is it's got some play in the blade, so I kind of stopped fooling with Emerson for a while, but this one lockup is solid. So that's one of my favorite knives that I've been carrying in my rotation, the HD7. And of course I have I love the Spyderco Endura. This brown one has been getting a little bit of pocket time whenever I want to carry the Endura. And you can see I've been using these blades. They got, I need to clean them up. I should have cleaned them before the video, but just pop this sucker on and here we go. We're going to talk about knives. Full flat ground blade. Again, when Spyderco does a full flat ground blade, I love that. Gotta wipe them fingerprints off. They just know how to do beautiful blades. Comes out of the box razor. Look how thin that is. You talk about slices and dices. It's got a nice long blade on there. I do wear a lot of black and browns, earth tone colors, so this knife here on my days off gets a lot of pocket time. That pocket clip, they could have done a better job. Let me show you a comparison here. Emerson pocket clip, not as many noticeable scratches. You can see some wear on the pocket clip. Spyderco, man, that's some cheap painted crap on there, but I still like the knife. It's just it fits good in the hand. It's got a lock back design on it, and she's a beauty, and she works really great. So we'll put that one right there. It's number 3, and these are not really in order per se, but these are the ones that I probably carry the least. Alright, we got the Strider SNG. It's my only Strider SNG. I picked this up from Mac J Mills X, and just a solid beast of a knife. It's got the frame lock right there, G10 on this side, titanium on that side. It's got those tiger stripes on the blade. This is a good, just a heavy use knife. Something I really like about the Strider, when you have it in your hand and you open it up and you just hear that click. I like that. I don't know, it's just, I like that it opens with authority. It opens solid. There's no play in the blade, side to side, up or down. Of course, I think he had some work done to it, and they put like a cap on this side here. You know, jimping. It just the finger choil to me is better on this knife than you would say the jimping is, because it just, when you grip it, it locks in. You can hold it back here, or you can hold it up here, and a finger choil just it's got like a little grip right here, so you can choke up on it, or you can grab it with your thumb and just do some, you know, delicate, you know, work here. So this is one of my favorite knives. I've been carrying this one too, and this has probably been my rotation for the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. And of course, I'll never be far without my Sebenza, the Sebenza 21, the large Sebenza 21. It just, you know, on my knives, you'll see, I don't know, put it at an angle, you'll see scratch marks on my titanium. I mean, look, it's got scratch marks and scuff marks. I'm not the kind of person that really babies many of my users. There are some knives that I have that I don't use, and I keep, you know, just in perfect condition. Some of my nice automatics or what have you. Of course, my Halo 5, it just stays. I play with it, but I never use it. My Spyderco Citadel automatic, I never use that knife. But the Sebenza, man, I'm going to use this knife. This is just it's real thin. It's got titanium on both sides. It's got a hollow ground blade. Pocket clip is just phenomenal. I mean, it rides a little bit, sticks out, but it actually rides pretty low in your pocket. And when it's in your pocket, because it's so thin, you don't really feel it in there. I mean, let's compare it to this Emerson here. Just a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller than this Emerson. You know, rides a little bit deeper in the pocket. So you won't ever find me too far from my, as a matter of fact, this one never goes into storage. I keep this in my rotation all the time. This one never goes out of the rotation. Large Sebenza 21. And of course, you don't see it out here, so you know it's coming. You know it's coming, and you know it's part of the 6. The Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This is a phenomenal knife. I love this knife. Of course, you can tell from all the videos it's made its debut in. Just a super workhorse knife, slicer. It's got the compression lock, shiny little pocket clip here. It rides a little lower than the first Paramilitary. Blade's a little bit longer. Man, when you get this, I cannot describe how nice this knife is. with words. All I got to say is, when you get this knife in your hand and you're using it, it's just, it becomes one with you. And it's got the G10 on both sides. Look at that skull. Got that big old I'm not much of a lanyard guy, but when you pop a hole in your knife like that for a lanyard, I had to go pick me up some lanyards. And I got these at Lafayette Shooters, where outdoor fun begins. And they had a little skull on there. Look, I got another one right up here. Check that out. This is going to be thrown in one of my giveaways. I got a giveaway coming up soon, so y'all stay tuned. It's going to be an EDC giveaway. So this is my Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This is probably right now my #1 favorite blade. Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So let's see your video and see what your favorite knives are. As a matter of fact, why don't you put a video, if you can, and go visit John Wayne Colt 45. He's doing a contest. Go visit his channel. I'll put a link to his video at the bottom of this one. I'm not going to enter the contest simply because I donated a knife, a Benchmade Harley Davidson, to John Wayne Colt 45's channel, because I think he's a great guy and he's doing some good stuff, and he's got a lot of knowledge about knives, and of course he loves Spyderco. And if you love Spyderco, I mean, hell, you gotta be a good guy. So I donated a Benchmade Harley Davidson knife to his contest. So go visit that channel, and especially if you're a subscriber of his, and if you are a subscriber already, please enter his contest and do your video response. He's got some great giveaways. A lot of people donated some stuff, so go check him out. And if you're not a subscriber, go to his channel and check it out and subscribe to him. He's got a lot to offer to the knife community. And hey, he does a lot of videos, and maybe you'll be in the next contest. Hey guys, I almost forgot. I got a little lanyard for you. Down here in Cajun country, lanyard is a little something extra for nothing. So while you see 6 of my favorite folders, I got to throw in this one. Number 7 is the Chris Reeve Nundy. And I tell you what, a little personal gentleman's pocket knife folder. This one stays in my left pocket most of the time. Gets a little bit of use here and there, but this is just a phenomenal knife. It's got a little nail nick there. Had a pocket clip, a titanium pocket clip on this side, but I took that off a long time ago. And just sits in the bottom of my left hand pocket. You can't go wrong with a Chris Reeve knife. So also, Mr. John Wayne Colt 45 asked us to tell him what our favorite lockup is, our lock on our blades. And I have to say that my favorite lock, while I like the Spyderco Paramilitary is just an awesome knife, and I really like it, and it gets used probably more than any of these other knives right now, you can't go wrong with a lock, a frame lock. To me, the frame lock is the best. Opinions may vary, but the frame lock is the best. And when you got a frame lock, you got a solid knife. That's why Chris Reeve Sebenz's and Strider's SNG blades, that's why they use the frame lock. And that's why when you have a liner lock with the HD7 and you get it forked out, they put a frame lock on there, because it's simply the best and the strongest. Liner locks will fail you, son. I'm here to tell you. Y'all take care. And again, Cajun Blaze always says, not A, not B, but see ya. Y'all take care.